you can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
Alright, today's video is going to be me bitching about my exes. Okay? I'm pretty sure you never heard me bitch about my exes. But today I'm going to bitch about my exes. And I'll tell you, see, in case you have fallen in love with a girl and she has dumped you, or vice versa, let's say a guy dumped you, I want you to watch this video and feel redeemed that it's great that they dumped you or they didn't marry you. Because trust me, it is a blessing in disguise. And I'll give you 5 examples. 5 of my exes who I was madly in love with and who I wanted to marry. But they dumped me. And today I'm glad that they did. And I'll tell you what happened to them after they dumped me. Okay? However, as a matter of courtesy, I'll not give out their real names. But those who know me would be able to identify who they are. Okay? So let's start off. The first girl, and if you're my ex and you're watching this video, my apologies. Okay, this is just my opinion since it's my channel. So don't take it personally, alright? And I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't want to abuse me, but you know, you never know. Okay, let's move on. So the first one was during my school days. Oh goodness, I'm talking about, I was what, 16, 18? 18 years, 36 plus 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Oh goodness. 18, you're talking of almost 30 years ago, man. What the fuck? Not 30 years, 28 years ago. Okay. So 28 years ago, imagine, in school days, the girl I was crazy about in the school days, Winnie. Let's call her name Winnie. That's not a real name. That's close to a real name. Okay, Winnie. Now this girl was she's a short girl. Normal, nothing like, those days for me, she was like, wow, pretty and all that. Today when I look at her, I'm like, oh, okay. She's not ugly, don't get me wrong. She's kind of like that cute little jester. She looks like a jester. She looks like this cute little boyish girl, you know, like cute little boyish girl. Okay, so she's not like hot or anything, but she's very entertaining. She's pretty funny. Okay, now she dumped me for another guy, and I think she dumped me for another guy. I think so, yeah. So anyway, now why am I glad I didn't marry her and why am I glad she dumped me? See, one thing is, we were school kids, okay? And my personality, I was a total fuck up of the first order. In fact, I would tell you that it would be a blessing for her that she didn't marry a guy like me. My character was how it was in school days, and we were immature, man. That marriage is just all ball talk. We'd have never got married. But I'm glad that we wouldn't have. I'm just saying it would have never happened. Glad we never did, because our personalities are completely mismatched. And today we are totally 2 different human beings. Today she's a wonderful mother. She is very happy in her marriage. But our personalities are poles apart. If we were to meet, let's say today we both were single and we both were to meet, we wouldn't get along at all. Would we have a sexual, let's say, maybe, just as a, you know, thrill, just as if we both were single. But I'm pretty sure both of us are glad we never got married, because our personalities were different. We have our own egos, we have our own, and we are 2 different people. So Winnie was the first one. Physically, yeah, she's not my type, and I'm sure, looking at my appearance, I'm not at all her type. She needs to marry the traditional Indian chap, which she did, and she is very happy. Okay, so the first one was Winnie. Second one was during my Citibank days. Her name is Nazia. Okay, she's a Pakistani. And I will tell you one thing, among all the girls, except for one, this one is the only girl who I'll speak good about. There's not a single bad thing I can say about her. Not a single bad thing. A good human being, a loving person, a giving person, a caring individual. I mean, everything that a man wants in a woman is her. She very loving, very caring, very giving, very everything. I would say that she is marriageable material, this girl. We didn't get married because I was not ready. I was in the Playboy. I was at the peak of my Playboy days when I bumped into her. And she was a poor little thing, I'll tell you that. Unfortunately, her marriage didn't work out. She has children. I don't know where she is. I don't know which country she is. But I can tell you without a doubt, among all the girls, this Pakistani girl was and is the girl who I have the maximum respect for. So Nazia was the second one. Why am I glad we didn't get married? Because I was in my Playboy days. I wanted to enjoy life. And I'm pretty sure I would have hurt her feelings multiple occasions. In fact, she dated me when I was at my worst. Most indisciplined, most reckless, most stupid, most everything. Okay? So I have nothing but good things to say about her. Okay, she. The next girl is bang opposite. She is from Mumbai, India. She is half Keralite. Let's call her Shilp. Shilp. She is the kind of woman whom you should get married to if you want to destroy your life, if you want to complicate your life, if you want to mess up your life. The typical Bombay Keralite, demanding, obnoxious, alcohol drinking, smoking, socializing, playing mind games. A female who is just totally, she's just so consumed by her own greatness, or whatever you can call it. She is pathetic. She's a pathetic human being. She's only good, this female is only good for fucking. When she was slim and beautiful, that is the only thing she was good for. Nothing else. I wouldn't even bother if she was somewhere there, hi, how are you, just like a genital fungus. I would keep away from her. She is that kind of person. I don't have anything. The only good thing I have to say about her, she was a good fuck as long as it lasted. But in terms of character, in terms of personality, in terms of integrity, a total messed up female. Messed up. And I could tell you, this is how the typical modernistic Indian females are. Full of fucking shit. Smoking, drinking, socializing, drama, gossip, nonsense. Just a headache. It's like having a kind of disease on your genitals that always keeps itching and burning and never goes away, never dies. She is that kind of, this female. Okay, Shilps. Her name is. Beautiful, good for fucking, like I told you. The next one, and good for fucking only when she's slim and beautiful. Now I think she must be like one of those aunties, Keralite aunties. I'm sure she must be saying the same about me. She must be saying I'm not even good for fucking also. Okay, so that is Shilps. Next one after that is, who is the girl I wanted to get married to? This one is the most, crazy girl that I wanted to get married to. The most crazy. The one I tattooed her face here. This one, Anita. Okay. Now, the curious case of Anita was, I told you, when I was 31, she was 17 years, 11 months, 20 days, something old, and she told me her age that time. And by the time I was like, fucking hell, you're 17. I thought you were 18. Because that's what she told me. But I was like, okay, fine, fuck it. Because by the time she kept pestering me she was really horny. I'll tell you the fucking hell. She was really horny. And I was in my bodybuilding days where I was taking injections and my testosterone was sky high. And I'll tell you something. This girl and me, we were just fucking like bunny rabbits. We were having sex 9 times a day or 6 times a day. Every time we were just having sex. You could say that she was like a nymphomaniac. We just wanted to have sex. We just wanted to have sex. And we wanted to try, okay, let's do this, let's watch porn, let's try what she's doing there. I'll put this here, I'll put that there. You do this, you do that. She wanted to swallow, she wanted to try from this and that, every single thing. We would have sex in the theater, we would have sex when you go in a restaurant. If we're eating, I'd be fingering her. When driving, we would try something, she would give me a blowjob. It was never ending. Fuck. This girl was a nymphomaniac. Okay? Now, she doesn't have a bad character. It's not that she has a bad character. The only thing about her is she is fucking immature. Immature to the core. And along with that, her bad habits of smoking, drinking, clubbing, socializing, and the Indian traits of gossiping and it's like you're literally getting a kid, an immature, spoiled brat as your life partner, and that is a disaster. And I didn't realize how immature she was until she bumped into me, I think close to 10 years later. She bumped into me in the sense through email, and she just wanted to know. She came up with a fake email ID and she was like, something like, I wanted to know who is the woman you love the most. And I answered it straight away. It was one is my mother and one was Anita. I told her straight. And then it turned out to be her only. And we were chatting. Initially we were okay. But then she started to go on this fucking tangent of all the immature fucking talk. Like, to give you an idea, when she got in touch with me 10 years later, it was when I was at the peak of my career in Dubai. I was talking with CEOs, I was talking with mentoring, large groups of people and having a business mindset, and things are very different. And this girl, I added to my groups, I added to my business groups because I just wanted her to learn and network. And she starts by saying, no, I wanted to send a message there. I was like, what is the message? The way you ate my pussy, or the way you went down on me, it was the most amazing. I was like, what the fuck are you talking? And then afterwards, she sends messages like, she shows me a teddy bear that I had sent her, I don't know, donkey years ago. And she's like, see, Shanu misses you. Janu misses you. And, oh, his heart is not beating. Oh, he's crying. Are you fucking serious? I mean, you do this shit when you are young and when you're horny, and when you want to get laid, you say, okay, I love you and can't, you're my sweetu and this and that. And she's saying, Loy, why my heart is stopped beating? Oh, why I can't think of you? Yeah, you entertain all this nonsense just because you want someone to suck and swallow. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this female, man? And then I lost it. I don't have patience for stupidity, man. And imagine, this is a girl who, that time she was fucking 18. She bumped into me again when she was 28 or something. And she is still talking this fucking shit. I just told her to fuck off. Oh, and I fucking enjoyed it. I wish I would be in touch with her, to be honest with you. But the thing is, If your brain development is not proper and you're still talking fucking shit, go fuck yourself. I don't have time for this shit, man. I mean, what the fuck? Just because I have a soft corner for you. I think and I'll tell you, among all the girls, she was the one who caused me the maximum damage. She dumped me like a hot fucking potato. I went into a fucking emotional shock. I was depressed for 4 fucking years. The first 3-4 months I was sitting in and crying in my room, and I couldn't, face life. Because I really loved her. I literally worshipped her. I cared about her so genuinely. And she was the one who did the maximum damage. I still forgave her. Still cared about her. I still loved her. Even though she was sleeping with another guy, I said, it doesn't matter, come back to me. I still love you. It turned out to be a fucking... And the biggest curse of it all is she's born diabetic. So even if she gets a cut, a small cut, she can literally bleed to death. This kind of girl, when she was my girlfriend, I told her no smoking, no drinking, no clubbing. She dumped me for a guy who was supposed to be a doctor, rich guy, Canadian passport or some fucking shit like that. And he used to encourage her to smoke, drink and this and that. Climax was he dumped her. She dumped me for him. He dumped her. And that was the end of it. And then, they moved on. So now comes last, if not the least, or second last, I would say. The second last is the girl who I wanted to get married to. I'll just call her Chrissy. Okay. Now, with regards to Chrissy, the ironical thing is we are still good friends. Okay. As friends, we are good friends. Good friends in the sense we chat whenever we talk. Okay, which is once a year or something. She got married. She dumped me for a guy who she thought would be a much better bet. Her logic was, I want someone whom I can show to my family, who I can hold hands and show the world, who I can be proudly associated with, whom we can sing Christmas carols and, she even told me, how can I introduce a person like you? What will society say? If tomorrow you're walking with our child, people will say, oh, his father's a freak. How much, stuff like that. Stuff that you say when you're stupid. It kind of did hurt me. I mean, that is how she viewed me. She even told me, how can I introduce someone like you to my parents? Yeah, we are fucking. That is okay. But anyway, she married someone who was supposed to be highly educated, smart, handsome, good family. And he, technically speaking, he was a better man. However, the marriage was a total disaster. Multiple kids, broken marriage, multiple loans, all their businesses failed. They got divorced. A total disaster, a total, utter, massive disaster, massive. And emotionally, she's not a very stable person. I don't know, in relationships, something just flips her switch, and on top of that, she ended up with multiple health issues. It's sad, but realistically speaking, I'm glad we didn't get married, because it would have been a total mismatch in terms of personality, in terms of emotions, in terms of friendship, in terms of value system, everything. So I'm glad that she dumped me. And last if not the least, I think the sixth one was this Thai girl who I wanted to get married to. She literally, we were in touch with each other for 6 months online. Then she came down here. She stayed with me. She had a daughter. I was ready to adopt her daughter as well. And the best part about her is she tattooed my name, Loy Machedo, to prove her love for me. And I, of course, believed her. I was like, yeah, she does love me. And then she took 100,000 and ran away. I wish she had put loymachedo.com at least. If she at least put that. Anyway, she put Loy Machedo. I took it as advertising expenses. So she took it and ran away. The reason why she did that is because her ex-husband kind of blackmailed her emotionally that, you know, they are old, their daughter, that she would never get to see her and this and that. So she went back to him, took my money, went back to him. I don't know what is she doing. But why am I glad we never got married is because this girl was a drama queen. Drama queen in the sense, she never wanted to go outside. She always wanted to put, she would have bath for 4 hours. I'm not exaggerating. If she went out, bath for 4 hours, multiple creams, multiple stuff on her face and multiple clothes. I mean, this is like one of those Honda vehicles trying to be, Filipinos, they buy these cheap Honda or Toyota cars and they put so many accessories and spoilers and fittings. They put the exhaust which sounds with a big noise, and they try to make it look like a Mustang. End of the day, it's a fucking Toyota, right? It's the same thing with her. Just trying to be this mega beauty queen. And I'm pretty sure she would have been a massive expense and headache for me. And especially the fact that she had a daughter. I'm not sure how much the daughter would listen to me. So anyway, these were the 6 people that I wanted to get married to and I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't. So the main thing is not to piss all over them and tell you, fuck, I'm better than you. And I'm just glad we never got married for the simple reason being is it would have been a mismatch both for them and me. Both of us would have been miserable. Both of us would have been unhappy. And in the end, we'd all be losers. So for me, I got the best wife that I needed. See, she's working right now. You can see. Annie? Working. Good. Work. See? Good. I'll give you tip. 5 baht. Good. I'll give you discount now. 2 baht. Yeah, my wifey, a humble soul. Yeah, she is a beautiful woman. My wife is a gift for me. Is a gift. So the main thing that I want to share with you through this video is, if your ex has dumped you, okay? If your ex has dumped you, your ex will obviously dump you. If you have someone who has dumped you or relationship has been broken, just thank your stars for it. Even if it's a marriage that has ended up in a divorce peacefully, just thank your stars for it, because it is horrible to have these individuals who are a total mismatch. It's bad for you, it's bad for them. So thank your stars that you broke off and moved on. And I'll tell you, as you grow older, your perspective changes, your personality changes, your value system change, you change. So don't be in a hurry to get married. Don't think it's the end of the world if someone dumped you or broke up with you. And remember, life goes on, man. The best revenge you can take, the best revenge, is focus on yourself. Develop yourself. Be so good that your ex should always regret. Fuck. They may not want to be with you ever again. Hey, Buffalo. They may not want to be with you ever again. But it'll make you feel good to know that you have developed yourself to such a high extent. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Alright? This is me signing off. You guys take care.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.